everyone, and welcome to another Moody Talk. This is our fourth talk in the fear series. And why did we do the fear emotion? Because it's October. And October is spooky season, right? Time to get scared. So it's a great time to talk about this emotion, right? So let's talk. We've talked about, in the first Moody Talk, we talked about the different names that we can use for the emotion fear. So the different words to describe what kind of fear you're feeling. You could be, on a scale, you could be least intense to most intense, right? So in the first episode, we really did figure out, picking the words that you most likely will use to describe how you're feeling in that moment. And then putting them on the scale so that you know which ones, when you automatically say those names, that you know that that's the intensity that you're feeling, right? That's how I use it, okay? And then we the next week we did checking the facts, and that's a great one to figure out, is this the appropriate reaction? Is this, should I be feeling fear, or should I be feeling something else like anger? And then last week we talked about opposite action. So that's a rough one because, you have to actually do the thing that you're really afraid to do, right? So this week we're talking about another skill that is pretty hard to work through. So it takes a lot of practice, and it's problem solving. Okay, so it means it's something that you can do for the future, or also in the moment. But the best way to practice is to use it for maybe future moments when you're feeling fear. And so today we're going to talk about the steps to take while problem solving that can help you, okay? So I'm going to take out our handy worksheets. So problem solving. It is another difficult skill that needs practice. So I highly recommend when you are in that moment of, you know already that you're going into a situation that will make you anxious, to work on problem solving skills so that when you're in a situation, you can click into that problem solving mode, right? So it's staying calm during the situation. So that's another reason to go back and think about your body sensations, what you feel when you feel fear. And, if it's a fight or flight, trying to step back from that immediate idea, this is what I need to do, right? And staying calm and working through it. Controlling your thoughts and actions. Like I said, it's, instead of fight or flight, you stop, you think, and you take the time to really think about what's going on in the moment. And that is by getting into wise mind. So wise mind is a DBT, it's a description of when you're in that moment, in that mindset where you can stop and think through. You're not emotional and you're not shut off. You're in this moment where you can actually deal with the situation in a calm way. Okay? So, here's what we do to start doing problem solving, okay? So we start with checking the facts, and we discussed that before. Is this the appropriate emotion for this situation, or am I feeling something else? Again, using body signals, using, thought signals of what's going on in your head. So you're checking the facts and making sure, okay, this is a situation. If it's a fear and anxiety situation, it's a situation that you can know for sure that that's the emotion you're feeling, and you can move forward with your problem solving, okay? Figuring out your goal. So what's happening? Where do you need to be for you to feel you're in a safer place, right? Let's take the idea of you're in a store and you feel like someone's following you. Some people have had this happen before. I've had this happen before. And sometimes it's real, and sometimes you're in such an anxious place in your overall mindset that things might feel like that's happening, right? So what's your goal? Your goal is to feel safe in this situation and to know for sure if this person is following you and what you need to do in order to have them stop following you, right? come up with multiple solutions. Even if they seem far-fetched, think of a bunch of solutions so that you can read through them in wise mind. Okay, so what are those solutions? I could turn around and yell, "Stop following me!" Right? I mean, would you do that? Maybe not. Um, Turn around calmly and say, "Hello, how are you today?" Right? Maybe that could help to send them away and be like, "Oh gosh, they noticed I'm following them." Or they're like, "Oh, I noticed that you have this great shirt on, and I really wanted to know what that was, right? Where you got it." You could go to a clerk. You could go to somebody who works in the store and say, "I think this person's following me. Can you help me with that?" And get help from another person. Or you can do the solution of just leaving altogether. You feel so uncomfortable. I'm just going. I don't need this right now. Okay? So think through those solutions and come up with the one that you feel most comfortable with, that will make you feel safest, and that will allow you to continue to do what you would plan on doing. That's usually my goal for it. Is I want to stay here and finish my shopping. I want to, I want to leave here and have everything that I need, and also know that I'm going to get to my car safely. That kind of thing. So you go through the solutions. Maybe it is going to a clerk and saying, "Look, I'm not sure. I feel like this person has been, kind of behind me most of the time that I've been here." And maybe having the clerk come in and shop with you. Just stand with you and help you find what you need, and maybe that will help the situation. Or if this feels like really, really dangerous, like this person could be dangerous to you, maybe just leaving, putting your cart with a clerk, or with someone in the shop, and saying, "I need to leave right now. I'm going to go to my car so I can leave." So that you're giving someone that idea of, okay, she thinks something might be wrong, or there's something that's going on with her. So they're kind of looking out as you're leaving, right? So you make the decision there and you go with it. That's the decision that you're going to make. Put your chosen solution into action. So when you make that choice, do it. Just it's not as simple as that, because it's hard. You're going through these solutions and you're picking the best one you think will work. And so you choose, I'm going to turn around and say hello to this person and see how they respond. If they respond by leaving you alone, great. If they don't, maybe, the solution is going to another solution, right? That this person seems to not be bothered, that you're, pointed out that you think they're following you. So you choose another solution in the end, right? And then you just stay calm and be deliberate about doing whatever you have chosen to. Okay, so those are, and you know what? Like I said, if the first one doesn't work, try another solution, because you got a bunch of them that you thought through, right? So this is problem solving, and it seems simple. It's not. It's not when you're anxious or you're scared. So it's something, again, that really does need practice, and I hope that you will download these worksheets and go through them and maybe work on them when you are in the middle of, like if you're having a future event that you need to work through. Problem solving, or, the problem solving could also be doing the opposite action, right? So I hope that this helps, and I'm always happy to answer questions. So if you want to leave a question or comment below, and let me know what you think about problem solving, if it's helped you in the past, or if you want to talk more about it, and you want me to talk more about it, then please leave some comments and questions so that I can help you guys through some more. Because I think it's really important to learn these kind of skills in the moments that we have when we're not feeling safe, or we're just anxious in general. So I hope you guys have a good rest of the day, and we will see you guys again for Moody Story Time. So that's Wednesday, and we will see you guys then. Have a great beginning of your week. Bye.